God, I'm so excited.
Me too. Alright, you want to talk about what we're eating?
Sure. Okay, Chi Man, that's number one.
And
Chi from Annandale. The Wingstop for our American stuff. And then Hooters.
what you been up to?
Music, I actually dropped a rack on plane tickets today to LA.
What do you mean dropped a rack?
$1,000. So I bought tickets for me and Edward to go out. Because I want him to shoot a video for us.
Oh, you guys are doing a music video? Has the song been released yet?
No, I haven't. It's
Are they gonna release when the music video releases?
we're gonna do like the double. It's probably gonna release like later in August, but basically like the reason I wanted Edward to be on this too is because it's gonna be Jetta Whipping Part 2. So I want this one to be like super huge and like to do well.
Do you guys have like locations already? Jay is still out there, right?
Yeah, he's living out there right now.
Who's Jay?
Jay is my rapper best friend, Jay the homie, and he raps and sings, and he is a crazy person.
And you guys are part of?
Rochambeau. I'm Mikey Sol.
So how did you get involved in music?
It was my freshman year of high school when I was 13, and I remember being in the football locker room and hearing people talking about like making beats on this program called FL Studio, and me being like the arrogant little shit that I was like, I could do this. Fuck it, it's easy. And then I downloaded the program, and it took me like 8 years to get good. Yeah.
What do you draw inspiration from?
Literally everything. Movies, TV, hanging out with friends, little moments here and there. And anime. Definitely anime.
I mean, you post a lot of edits with like anime stuff. Since you found music, has it been like something that you want to make like your life career?
Definitely. It's definitely my number one goal. Like I still want to have like half and half, like half creative business and then half professional business. Just because like the way I am, I kind of need that structure. Like last year, like the first 4 or 5 months I wasn't working and I was just making music the whole time. But I would literally go to sleep at like 6 in the morning and then I would wake up in the afternoon. And I felt like a huge POS. Well, like now that I have a job and I'm able to like kind of balance both, I get the structure on both sides. And I get more like use out of my day, where I would like roll out of bed and be like, right, I'm not gonna do shit for like 2 hours after I'm up. Or now it's just straight up like, oh, I have to go to work and I have to be awake and do things, and then I still have like downtime during work where I can do music stuff too.
What's your final goal with music?
To be in a position, so like when I was younger, I always wanted to own like a label so I could help like artists coming up as well. Like I really want to be what me and Jay needed when we started like making music together, kind of like a mentor thing. And kind of just use music as that thing to kind of like better the community. And then of course like I want to be the best producer, best artist, but like when it comes down to it, I want to be able to use whatever influence I had to kind of help others. It's kind of more abstract, but a more like tangible thing is I want to be kind of like financially stable, where if I wanted to like stop working altogether, I could just live off my music and like do that full time.
This is so good.
I know, this is making me so happy right now.
I've been wanting to do like a chicken medley thing for a while. Initially I thought of doing like a thing where you had to like guess where the wing came from.
That would be fun. But I feel like it's kind of easy unless like you're blindfolded or something.
Yeah, I do want to do like a pizza one. I feel like that'd be really hard because I don't eat a lot of pizza.
Yeah.
You played football, right? What about your main?
It was football and taekwondo.
Wait, you did taekwondo? How did I never know this? I did taekwondo.
I did it up until I was 14 or 15, whenever I moved here, just because we couldn't find a school.
Did you like it?
Oh, I loved it. I
hated it.
Did you really?
Yeah.
What do you hate it?
I don't know. I think it wasn't really like for me.
The only thing I liked was sparring, just because like I was kind of show-offy, and I love going to tournaments. And like so the thing that like kind of like I miss about it is traveling around and going to tournaments.
So were you on the sparring team?
For my school, yeah. I told you my cousin has a kid, right? Yeah, so this little girl came over and she was just like running back and forth. She's usually like really shy and she'll stick to her mom or my mom. But she was like running around the whole house, and my uncle has this little dog and she like ran up to it, kicked the shit out of it, and then ran away laughing, and we were just like, what the fuck?
Oh my gosh, where'd you kick it?
In the face.
Poor dog, oh my
We were
God.
literally, like the dog looked at her like, yo, what the fuck? And then went back to sleeping.
That's a nice dog. How old is she?
1.5. Or about 1.5.
Babies are so cute.
They are.
Like Kai and Luna are like the cutest kids I've ever seen in my life.
They're so adorable.
They're so funny.
Really?
Luna is so funny.
I can't imagine having a kid, especially like when the boys stay up till 6 playing BP on the weekends. I couldn't imagine like doing that and going home to like a crying kid. It's crazy because there's some people who like...
They're like ready.
Yeah, they're either ready or they live to have kids.
Yeah.
Like one of my homegirls from high school had a kid like I think he's like 4 or 5 now. But like her whole dream was to have kids.
That's like really sweet to hear.
No. Remember when we planned for the Las Vegas trip for this age, and then it's fun? I remember. I'm the only one who remembers
about that because that's what I'm saying. Like you're the only one who remembers. Out of like how many? There's like 10 of us at least. How many is in our class?
There's a good amount. Like because we would talk about this all the time the last year.
That's what I said, and I was like, I can't believe none of y'all remember this.
We talked about just Vegas in general, and like we would all go, or we could all go when we were like this age. Which is true. We could still go.
We could.
Because I remember that was just a huge talking point, or just talking about going on like a trip when we were this age. You're like, you know what?
Especially like
Vegas.
all together.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It'll happen. We just gotta figure out like what weekend or like what part of the month, or not month, year, everyone will be able to go.
That's true. It is hard to. It's like hard to even coordinate like getting food with people nowadays.
Dude, it is. Everyone's so busy.
It's so crazy to like think about how things have like evolved since we like all first met each other.
I don't think I would ever grow out my hair that long, but I would definitely color it again. I kind of want to go blonde or like silver.
Oh my gosh, do it.
I think I might do it in LA, just be impulsive.
Do it.
What are you gonna do after pink?
So I think my next appointment's like in August, which is still like summery.
Yeah.
So I don't think I'm ready to go back to like anything icy. But I don't know yet. Because I feel like I've done most colors that I've wanted to.
Yeah.
Because I don't think I'll do like green or...
Yeah, I was about to say like that's like the only things left.
Yeah. When do you think you're gonna move to California?
Probably the beginning of next year.
Like for real, for real?
So like my plan was to do it before my birthday this year, but I realized that like I wasn't ready. Like I was so like hell bent on like moving and like getting out there that like when I really thought about it. So I thought about it after Asia, because when I went to Asia, I was so shy and I realized that like I missed her a lot. Then I should have spent time with her like here, and then it translated to like I still haven't spent like enough time with the home we share before leaving. And I want to make sure like when I do leave that like it's at a good time and I'm not like running away from it. I kind of want to add to the community before I leave. Like I feel like
the DMV.
Yeah, like I kind of want to leave something behind, or at least start something that like somebody else could pick up and like push in the community are on their own. I don't want to leave without kind of being that person that I felt like I needed, like as a mentor, or like someone who could have like pointed me in the right direction. Because up until like a few years ago, like it was literally me and Jay just throwing shit at the wall, seeing what stuck. We definitely learned a lot in the past few years, especially after Jetta Whipping. Almost got signed.
That was so crazy. Really? What?
So like we were presented with like a contract from 300, and so that record label had like Young Thug and Migos and like people like that. But like at that time, I felt like we weren't ready, or we didn't know enough to kind of like jump into it.
I'm like choking.
That's why I know I haven't really told too many people about this, because it's like a what if thing, and like now I don't care. But like when we were still in it, I was still thinking like, shit, did like I make the right choice? Did I fuck up? Like where would we be if like I said fuck it, let's sign, let's go all in now? Like I'm happy we did it, because the A&R who would have signed us and who would have been kind of like assigned to like working with us, he left. He left the label like a few months after.
Wow.
So we kind of would have been just like
tearing it off.
Yeah, just like stuck in limbo, because he seemed like he was really like into our music and like helping us kind of like grow. But if he was like our main lifeline there and he left, we kind of would have been just like dead in the water.
Yeah. Dang, that's so wild. So when you guys like start to do more stuff, are you gonna still be like Row, or because I know you both have like your own like names, right?
We'll definitely still be Row. That's like the priorities. Like I put out solo stuff just because I have like a lot of music that I just shit on. And I just like releasing music anyway. Like I'll put out stuff and I'll get its own traction, but like I'll have it all funnel into like Row, or like so like streaming, all the money we get from streaming, or like I'll get money from streaming from like my solo stuff. I'll use it for like Row's operations or Row's like business plan and all that.
And there's so much that goes into it that like you really would never guess. I thought we would finish.
I did too. I told my brother that there would be no leftovers.
So did you have any 2019 goals?
Just to hang out with everyone more. Because like last year I was kind of like figuring some things out.
Like personally or professionally?
Both. Pretty just both. Just with job stuff and like personal stuff. And so I kind of like not self-isolated, but kind of like kept to myself for like a good part of the year.
Do you think that you've been like accomplishing your goal?
Oh yeah.
Yeah, you have been at Luna a lot.
No. Or just like trying to do things more.
Yeah, you
like,
guys have been doing a lot together. I think that's so cute.
And like planning more trips, and like, or just doing stuff in general that's not always BP, even though it's fun. And we regret it in the morning, but like we definitely been trying to. It is until you lose like 7 times. But I think I've definitely been doing that, and it's been nice. And then it's funny, especially since Deep has a girlfriend now, and now like it's getting harder to plan because like everyone's obviously doing their own things, but now like having that extra person who's like booed up, and so we're all literally just like looking through our calendars trying to like plan for like future hangouts, which I'm actually happy about. I'm glad everyone's like doing shit.
Yeah.
Oh, have you shown me my tattoo yet?
Oh shoot! What is it?
Just sad anime eyes.
Oh, it's this way!
Oh, yeah.
I love the eyelashes. Are these supposed to be tears?
It's tears and they're like little sparkles.
So this was like an event?
Yeah, it was an anime tattoo convention.
Specifically anime tattoos?
Yeah, it's called Anime.
Oh.
Nerdy as shit, yes.
That's cute though.
It was, like we were walking around and I would listen in on random conversations and they'd be talking about like anime shit. I'm like, wow.
So were the tattoos like not as expensive as normal since it was like
I think so, because like if you didn't have a custom piece, they were usually like normal price depending on like the artist. But like if you would walk up and be like, hey, I want that one, they would kind of do it as a reduced price just because you're not coming up with like the sketch.
Oh, you don't have to like go through ideas with them.
It's just straight up like that. They would be like, oh, like that right there will be like no, or that's like $100 or something, or like that's like $200 because you'll be in the chair for like an hour and a half or 2 hours. I'm gonna go back to Hawaii and get like a sleeve right here, but then I don't know how much that would hurt.
Like fully, like into your chest too.
Yeah, like from right here down.
I love those kinds of tattoos.
Me too, and I can't wait till I get one. But I know it's. I'm trying to figure out if I want to like look up an artist and just pay full price, or go to like our family friend, because I'm not too sure like if he's like really good. Because I want this to be like really awesome, and I don't mind paying like more if it's like exactly what I want.
Yeah. Polynesian tattoos are so nice. I wish I could get one.
You should get like a band or something.
But like, you know, it's different when you're not Polynesian. But did you know that there's Philippine tribal tattoos?
Yeah, they're sick as shit.
They're pretty similar. There's this lady that I want to go see. Have you heard of her?
Is she the really old one who does it?
Yes.
Dude, I love her. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Yeah, like the ones that she does are awesome.
My cousin went and he said it was, I think like from Manila, he said it was like a 16-hour journey or something like that.
Holy shit.
And they had to climb a mountain. I
To
was
get
like,
to her?
I was like, wow. But I feel like it'd be worth it.
That's definitely like an adventure.
Yeah. I was like, okay, next time I go to the Philippines, I'm for sure doing that. Even though we didn't finish, it's like
We
did
put a good dent in it.
Dang, I can't believe you're doing another music video. Did you ever think that like music would like take you to this place?
Yes, and actually, yeah. Even like when I was younger, like I always had that mentality that like whatever I did, I would kind of put my all into it, to the point where like if I wanted to make that my path, like I'd be successful in some way, or like whatever I thought success was. I want to go to wherever the whale sharks go. So the year I graduated, I got certified as like a open sea diver.
Wait, you are a what?
So I could like go deep, not deep sea diving, but like I could go like the whole get up and stuff. And
You have the license to, or the certification for that?
Yeah, it was like $300 and
What?
take classes.
I didn't know you had that.
It was something I didn't tell anyone because my main reason was to go swim with whale sharks, and people would be like, "You're fucking insane." So I did it like that fall, just because either I was gonna fly out and go do it, or go down to Atlanta, because you could pay to do that at the aquarium.
To like swim with the whale sharks?
Yeah.
I feel like they have that in Cebu though.
Yeah.
Okay.
I wanted to go. Like if I go, that's what I want to do.
Because I think when my mom was telling us about like packages, that's so cute. They're so flat looking and adorable. Oh my god. Oh, that was a whale shark. In Nemo? I thought it was just a shark. Or like, she was the friend in the aquarium, right?
Yeah.
Is that
for
from the
one.
second one?
Yeah, she
Okay.
was the one.
The one who was like. Wait, did she make those noises?
She did, because they would do it through.
Yeah, that's how she learned how to
tunnel
speak
thing.
whale, right? Oh, Dory.
And that's
Finding Dory, that's it.
I love the movie. This one.
I think it's just the fact that they're bouncing like that is what makes it
Yeah, it's just like, why are they going so hard for? And like, I don't know.
Oh god, it sounds like.
Oh, wait.
That's me. I thought it was gonna be the real one.
I did too. Holy Oh man, the internet is weird.
It's so great. Do you have any final words? Since it keeps dying.
Follow day one, follow boys. Oh, they added me to the boys group chat. I'm happy about that.
Like the boys, the dancer boys group chat?
Yeah, yesterday they just added me to it. I was just like, okay. They were like, I'm gonna be the official manager.
You're gonna be the manager?
I guess so. I don't know what that means or entails. Like, I have fire memes, but. So I say thank you, csbites, for having me and just eating chicken, a fucking chicken medley. It's the greatest two words I've ever heard. Rochambeau's gonna release a lot of new music soon, so look out for that. We have a video, a song, and with that song and video, we had 4 different animators kind of animate their interpretation of the song, so we'll be dropping those as well. And then, yeah. Shirts too.
That's exciting. Thanks for doing this with me.
Of course.
My first eating, talking thing. I don't know what to call it. What should I call it?
I don't know. We'll think of something clever.
See you next time.